What is up, guys? Inazilla back again today with another video. Today we're going to be talking about movesets for Thundurus, its incarnate form, and its Terrian form. Thundurus is a really good Pokemon and not a lot of people are taking full advantage of it. So, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Alright, so Thundurus has two really awesome abilities, Prankster and Defiant. Prankster, as we all know, gives priority to status moves, so Substitute, Nasty Plot, are just a couple of status moves that Thundurus loves to abuse. So what I come up with here with this first moveset is Substitute, Nasty Plot, and then Thunderbolt and Dark Pulse. Why I put Dark Pulse there is because when you max it, it turns into max darkness, and that drops special defense on the other side, and that's pretty neat. If you're a special attacker, you like dropping special attack. So if you get a Nasty Plot up, you drop a special attack on the other side, it's like a difference of 3 stages, that's awesome. Thundurus hits like a truck. And Thunderbolt because it's stab and it hits hard and max lightning and, you know. With the EV spread, super simple, max out the speed and hit a special attack. Go timid, modest, whatever you want. I believe timid is probably better here because you want to make sure you outspeed as many things as you possibly can. And then, depends, well, not really. If you're playing a format that has a lot of Stealth Rock in it, so you're like playing Smogon singles or something, or even 3v3, it's better to have an odd number of hit points on a Pokemon that are weak to rocks, so it's better to put the 4 EVs into its hit points. So yeah, basic Prankster abusing sub Nasty Plot Thundurus. As for other coverage moves it gets, well, let's look. Flash Cannon, that's good. Boost your defense. Focus Blast, I would not touch that with a 10-foot pole. You don't want a weak attack boost on your Thundurus, won't do anything for you. And Focus Blast is terrible for accuracy. Sledge Bomb, Sledge Wave, both for boosting your special attack stat, so that's good if you don't want to go with the Dark Pulse route. You feel like you need that kind of coverage. Effectively does kind of like the same thing. Effectively. More special coverage. Rising Voltage is an option, but really it doesn't really have anything else going for it on the special side. Next up we have a more of a utility Thundurus. Thunder Wave, Taunt, Volt Switch, and Sledge Bomb. So if you feel like your opponent's going to be trying to set up on you, set up substitutes or set up Stealth Rock or Spikes, this is again probably better for 6v6 singles. Taunt stuff, Paralyze stuff for like the rest of the game. Like if you paralyze something, you want to paralyze for the rest of the game, obviously. So yeah. Volt Switch for switching in and out, and Sledge Bomb in case you need to max it. If you're playing 6v6 single Smogon, you won't be able to max it for some reason. But if you're playing a 6v6 format that allows for Dynamax, then I highly recommend to put Sledge Bomb there. It will give you a special attack boost that you need if you're in a pinch and you need to max something. And Thundurus is like one of your only good options left. Just having Sledge Bomb there for max use is not a bad idea. Yeah, Volt Switch. I would put Volt Switch there over Thunderbolt just because this is more of a utility one. You want to be taunting stuff and Thunder Waving it and then getting out of there. And then Sledge Bomb's just like there to hit stuff and Dynamax if it's absolutely necessary. Last is the last Tornadus Incarnate Form moveset. Protect, Thunder Punch, Fly, and Brick Break. Now it does have more options for the physical side, but let's explain Defiant first. Defiant. It's pretty much a physical version of competitive. If your opponent drops a stat on you, your Defiant procs, you get +2 attack. So if your opponent intimidates you, so you're playing doubles, and a Incineroar or a Landorus comes in, they drop your attack by 1 stage, but it's going up by +2, so they're effectively giving you a +1 attack boost. Pretty cool. I've ran into a ton of Landorus incarnate forms on the VGC ladder on Showdown, and most of the time they're running Protect. Probably running Wild Charge because it hits harder, and most of them are Life Orb anyway, so they're hurting themselves. Fly for that max Airstream, and Brick Break for that max Knuckle for the attack boost. Now as for other physical coverage, it gets Iron Tail, bad accuracy, but Steel Spike is nice, but it also gets Smart Strike apparently, so if you want to have a good accurate steel move, Smart Strike's probably the way to go. Smogon has it under usually useless. I'd run that over Iron Tail if I was running a Thundurus that wanted to run a steel move. As for other physical coverage, Crunch, Hammer Arm, If I was gonna be running a physical Thundurus and I had to choose a fighting move, I'd go Brick Break over, what was that other one? Hammer Arm? Brick Break, if you're not Dynamax, it'll break Light Screens, Reflects, Aurora Veil, I believe. So Brick Break is higher utility, and you won't be dropping your own speed stats. So and it hits 100% of the time, so it's just better in my opinion, even though it's slightly weaker base power. It's worth it. But yeah, that is Thundurus Incarnate. If you want to go full balls to the wall without running Protect, I don't recommend it. Having Protect on most Pokemon and doubles is nice. If you're running this in singles though, I would probably just go for the special one. But if you really want a physical one in singles, just stick another coverage move there. Let's go, I don't know, well, you can put Superpower on it too. Again, probably Brick Break's better. Let's just stick Crunch on there, why not? And there, we have a full physical Thundurus Defiant with Life Orb. Okay. Max attack, max speed, and you're good to go. It's funny because it has a higher special attack base stat than attack, but it's more effective in doubles, at least as a physical attacker. Well, that's how people have been using it, at least. But yeah, next is Thundurus Terrian. Thundurus Terrian has a monstrous 145 base special attack. Let's compare it to another heavy-hitting electric type that we all love, Xurkitree. Okay, Xurkitree. Let's what's this one? It's a Modest Choice Scarf. So let's do the same thing with Xurkitree here. Modest Choice Scarf, and max its special attack and its speed. Okay, 247 special attack, 135 speed. 216 special attack, 153 speed. Your Xurkitree, if you can like outspeed all the things that Thundurus can, it won't, because it's got like way worse base speed by 18 points. That's quite a bit, honestly. Xurkitree will snowball a lot easier. So if you want to run one of these special attacking electric boys in doubles, people have been using Zapdos because it's got better coverage than these guys, honestly. But if you want to run these guys, I'd run a Tornadus beside them, because Tornadus gets Tailwind and Icy Wind. So you can Tailwind while you're protecting with your Thundurus or Xurkitree or your Zapdos, and then Icy Wind the next turn, because most likely Tornadus is outspeeding everything anyway. Icy Wind will drop both your opponent's speed by another stage, so Xurkitree, Thundurus, Zapdos will all be outspeeding anyway, regardless, unless your opponent set up Tailwind too. Or if they set up Trick Room, well then, that's a whole different story. Well, Tornadus gets Taunt too. We'll do a video about Tornadus. I already have a bunch of movesets ready for it to talk about, so yeah. It's just what you like, the higher base speed on Thundurus, or the crazy higher special attack on Xurkitree. Xurkitree gets access to different coverage. It's just, I like Xurkitree, it's one of my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon. But yeah, if you want to run Choice Scarf Thundurus, if you're running it in doubles, I wouldn't run Choice Scarf, but yeah. If you want to run, if you want to compare Thundurus to Xurkitree, well, there's your comparison. As for coverage moves it gets, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Sludge Bomb, Psychic. Sludge Bomb's nice because it boosts your special attack when you're using Max Ooze. So yeah, Psychic sights up to Rain, which can kind of nullify any, if you're running this in doubles, or nullify your Tornadus' Prankster move, so watch out for that. And yeah, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt just for plopping stuff. Probably better to run a Thundurus like this in singles again, because if you're running this in 3v3, things are going to Airstream and just kill you. Well, not kill you with Airstream because you resist it, but you know what I'm saying? Choice Scarf is not... I just don't really like choice items all too much in ranked singles, but they're better in 6v6 singles, I believe. But prove me wrong. Next up is a sub-nasty plot Thundurus. Okay, this is where Thundurus gets kind of crazy. Okay, so substitute Nasty Plot. Okay, let's just imagine we're a Nasty Plot. Use it once, you're at almost 400 special attack. That's kind of crazy. You got 101 base speed. That means outspeed Garchomp. Not Garchomp. You outspeed Charizard. You outspeed Regigigas. I don't know. I've been using a Regigigas in ranked, so I'm familiar with its base speed now. Other base 100s is very common speed to outspeed 101. So it's in a good speed tier. It's just it'll get wrecked by Pheromosa. And it'll get wrecked by stuff that's faster. So you have to be careful with sub-nasty plot Thundurus. If you see your opponent is running a very slow, defensive, bulky team, the Pokemon like this could like totally shred it apart. So yeah, I put Flash Cannon there as an option because it boosts your defense. You don't get special flying coverage, okay? That's why I put Flash Cannon there. And that's why it's hard to put any flying coverage on like Thundurus. See, let's look at the flying filter. Flying. It's only a stab flying offensive move is flying. That's bad. You're not using your base attack on a Thundurus Terrian. You only use your special attack. That is a nice way that they balance Thundurus Terrian. If it had access to max airstream, Thundurus Terrian would be kind of busted. So yeah, it's a good thing it doesn't. So that's why you have to run like other moves like that. It's just if you want to look for more coverage moves, let's look here, let's look here, let's look here. So yeah, that is pretty much it for Thundurus. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. How do you guys like to run Thundurus? Let me know in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.